like a rhinoceros. You suckers can't get with this.
I am not here to fit into your world. I'm here to make my own.
Try to grab my mic, I'll break your wrist.
Hard Rock Jarvis.
Real people, real stories, real talk. With your host, Hard Rock Jarvis.
All right, what's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to the Hard Rock Real Talk podcast. We're going to kick it off like this by lighting incense. You know, we always want those good vibes.
Good
Peace,
vibes
love, and blessings.
Good vibes, nice conversation, wonderful company, beautiful spirit.
So today's topic, we want to wish y'all Happy New Year because, as most of y'all, some of y'all maybe not know, do know, but today is actually the real New Year's because things have been changed so much in our society that we're all messed up. And people are just deceived by the bullshit that they're given.
That's right. And we have to start to recognize what it is that we could be up against, or if we understand what those things are that we have to watch out for that might be attacking us. And we are under attack, the strongest of people and the most sensitive people. So when we see those things that we may be vulnerable to, steer clear of those things, walk your walk, walk your path, and always keep going forward.
That's right, man. You gotta just keep pushing forward and keep pursuing your truth and honesty because, like I said, we've been lied so much about things in our society. People celebrating holidays that are of pagan origin. Mm-hmm. People celebrating Christmas, you know, like believing that it's Jesus' birthday when no one really actually knows the date of his birthday. Some speculate that it is today, actually. That's why we celebrate the New Year now, and that's why it's called April Fools, because those that are in so-called authority over us have changed the date so many times, and they're saying April Fool on us because most of us just have no clue what's going on in the world.
I think, and there was another person that I seem to recall was trying to connect the birth of Christ around October.
Oh yeah?
I don't know all the details on it, but the way that he was speaking about it's you know, the dots seem to connect. But I mean, you know, just do some research on it and find out. Find out what the
research. You got to do your own research.
Find out what the truth is, because we always notice. I think that, or I think we're noticing more often that there are a lot of redirections. Because if you have a certain event that occurs, for example, let's just call it October the 1st, right? Happens on that date. That date is sacred. Something very, very special happened on that date, October the 1st. But then if you have something established which is of pagan origin or nefarious, you know, whatever entities exist in that time of the year, and redirect that positive energy of this sacred event away from the date itself, that could be a reason why everything is twisted around as far as, oh, you know, Jesus was born December 25th. Okay.
So was many other, I can't think of the names right now, but many others before Christ actually share that same birthday, right? Like Egyptian gods, Greek gods, and they all have that same story about the virgin birth.
Yes.
And the Savior, and come to sacrifice themselves. Like, things have been so construed and reshaped, and even the Bible, like, you bring up the Council on Nicaea to some Christians, and they have no idea what you're even talking about, let alone to look into it to see that Emperor Constantine, Emperor Constantine, the Roman consular, changed the dates of things, took certain scriptures out of the Bible that was at that time, just the Holy Scriptures, and omitted books, whole books, changed scripture to just contort it and conform it to fit his agenda of control. That's what I believe.
Well, Ed, I wanted to give you another very, very simple example, and it's the term that's popping into my head is the term sun worshiper. So, at first hearing,
Which was considered a bad thing.
and it's because I think current day modern, understanding when we hear the words sun worshiper together, to me, the first image that pops into my mind is a sun worshiper, somebody who loves to go to the beach or out and live in the deserts, shirt off, everything else. But sun worshiper, the true meaning of those two words put together are because there are people who worship the sun.
Well, that's what it was like way back before Christ even appeared on the scene. And then again, it got changed to S-O-N from S-U-N, right? So that you're worshiping a man, a person, instead of finding God within yourself.
That's right. That's right. I think we need to be more careful when we assign so many different meanings to different words, because a lot of it gets lost in translation. The message that you're trying to get across.
Right. And again, with the way things were changed and the ways those that claim authority over us, I like to say claim authority. I don't give those guys power, nothing over me. Excuse me. But the way that they shape society to control people, even in religion, like that's the big thing, because that's what I broke free from, was the religious pattern and control of things, and how they have you just worshiping some man instead of finding God within yourself. But like we said, this whole topic right now is this New Year's, because I believe this is the true New Year. This is springtime, right? This is when things come back to life from the dormant season of winter, are reborn, and that's why some people say that this is the time, or this is the day, week, whatever, when Christ, I don't even like to say Jesus, because we know that wasn't his real name, but this is the day that the Christ entered this realm, was on April 1st, spring equinox, new beginnings, and all that good stuff. Not no cold January 1, right? Like, think about it. Just wrap your head around that. How is the middle of winter a new year? The season hasn't even changed yet.
It hasn't been, the new earth has not been born from the frozen winter yet.
Right.
It's first thaw, springtime, the little green buds are coming out on the trees, and the flowers are, going to start to sprout or bloom, or the grass is starting to get green.
Yeah, new birth, beginnings,
sunshine, renewal. So, and what does that tell us about our spirit, about our lives?
Go on. Yes, rebirth, renewal again. Yes, the whole thing about being born again. Excuse me.
It's a chance for you not to, maybe not fix things from the past, but create better things for the now and for the future.
Because every day is a chance to begin again.
Yes.
And when you dwell in the past, that's where you just, there's no progress, right? Stagnant. Dwelling on your failures or past mistakes. Today's a new day. Gotta just move on, start new, right? Like the new year. April Fools, to all you fools that still believe that January 1st is the new year. Do some research, people. We've all been lied to, all of us. It took me shattering of my reality and breaking down, and I had to go through the dark night of the soul and do all that self-healing and self-work and all that stuff. Right? How's your journey been like coming to since 2020? Since 2020 when shit hit the fan.
I feel like a turtle. Sometimes I feel like a turtle just poking his head out, see what's going on. Oh, what's that? It's not one of those squirrels again, is it?
I feel like a turtle too, but a ninja turtle.
Yes. Yes.
Kick some ass because I'm tired of the way we've all been lied to in the way. Anyway,
I do like pizza.
pizza's good.
Pizza is good for Ninja Turtles. They love it. I hang out with rats. Fight samurai warriors down in the sewers of New York City. Or was it New York?
Yeah, New York.
New York City.
New York City? Remember that commercial at
That
Beans?
barbecue
Yeah.
sauce or beans or
Brown baked beans or some shit, I can't remember. Anyway, man, this is some good meat. But we're just kicking it right now, just having some conversation, getting back into the swing of things because took a long hiatus. Had to move the studio from one room to the next room. I was injured at work, could barely even shower, put my sweater on, let alone move anything. Still on light duties from work, but things are moving on.
moving along,
Getting
moving
back
forward.
into the swing of things. Summertime's coming. Weather's getting nice. Start doing some sun gazing in the mornings. That's another thing they lie to you about, how it's bad to look at the sun. But if you look at the sun between certain hours, sunrise to sunset, if you look at it at high noon, that's when, you're gonna cause possibly some damage, or you can't even barely look at it. But looking at the sun in the morning, I used to do that, and it heals your eyes, right? You don't need glasses. The whole body itself can heal itself if you seek the right herbs, medicines, meditations, and drop all the shit that they tell us.
What now? What is it about the time of day? Because my limited understanding is that one of the most important nutrients and the most powerful source of that is the sun, is vitamin D.
Vitamin D, yeah.
Right? So is this a time of day when the sun gazing it's safe for you to do and healthy for your eyes? Do you suppose that there are higher amounts of vitamin D during that time of day coming through?
I don't know about more. It's just you're able to handle it easier
Right,
because it's not so bright,
right.
right? But there's people that can look at it in the daytime too, but those people that have been doing it for years. I've tried it, it's cool because then you look away and you get that black spot or whatever. I like to do things that they tell me not to do, just to do it.
Yeah.
But for sure, man, my eyes, I used to have prescription glasses. I still do. It was for driving mostly when I was driving truck, but now I'm not driving anymore, so I barely wear them. But from staring at the sun, for sure, I can tell my eyes have gotten healthier. Right?
Myself, I'm kind of on a vision preservation kind of a journey. I guess some people would call it a journey, but it's a step at a time.
Well, the thing when you've been programmed for years about everything and how we need glasses and how it's bad to stare at the sun, that program gets into our minds and then it's hard to break.
And it makes our system lazy and weak,
and unhealthy, and yeah,
unable to fend for itself without medical care or without pharmaceutical assistance. And in many cases, we're not even able to get through that because some of the things that they treat our water with are causing mysterious symptoms in people.
yeah. Did you see about this? Came across this video of people like intention over water or something.
Yes.
Yeah, like how you have a glass of water and you speak to stuff, positivity and all that stuff into it, and you drink it.
Yes.
Yeah, so and that way, what you just said, how they're putting stuff in the water, the same way we can combat that with our intention, right? You know, our intention and will, because your intention and will, people, is a very powerful thing.
It's true. It's true. Well, and there are people who might say something like, "Oh well, all that stuff. I've heard about it, but it's a bunch of BS and it's a bunch of crap, and just
Woo, or it's magic, or don't go down that road. Stay away from it.
don't go down that road." But to those
It's
people,
of the devil.
But to those people, there are some religious traditions that go along with the consumption of a meal, because almost every religion will tell you, without explaining to you why, you say a grace or a blessing over the meal. They don't tell you why.
Yeah.
They just say, well, you just don't eat before you say grace. And so you're just like, why? Just say the prayer, man. Just say the prayer.
Just bow your head. Yeah, I remember my children growing up.
But you feel good about it. And when you honestly, you're thankful for the meal that you're about to take into yourself. Are you gonna put are you gonna shit all your grumpy energy into the meal that you're about to eat? Or are you going to smile and say, "This smells fantastic, and thank you so much for this beautiful meal," and that kind of thing. It's and it's not all woo energy, but you have to understand that the vibrations do vibrate at a certain rate,
Exactly.
and it makes it easier for you to digest the food. The food's already loving you back.
Yeah, because basically that's what the body is. We're all energetic beings, right? All vibrating on different frequencies.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and it's a seasonal thing. As the weather warms, the environmental energy vibrates at a much higher rate.
Right.
And so
People suffer from, what is that shit called, seasonal disorder or something?
Yeah.
In the wintertime?
Yeah.
They have a medical term for it now. Yeah, it's depressing in the winter, especially where we're from, man. It's all cold and
It's like
go
that.
outside.
It's like a bear coming out of a cave after hibernating all winter. See, even a thickly furred bear doesn't want to come outside in his own neighborhood, her own neighborhood.
That's why they
its
sleep.
own
They're like,
neighborhood.
fuck this, we're not coming outside. storing my shit up. I'm going to sleep all winter.
We just gonna get fat after the summer.
Yep. Come out, eat some berries and some whatever else they eat.
Find a cave and go to sleep.
Maybe a human if they veer off the path.
Person live. Just don't even kill us first. Just go to town on our left calf. It spits out the ankle because some of the smaller bones in the ankle and the toes, the inside, they get stuck in their
Knuckles,
teeth.
yeah, in their
And
teeth.
bears don't have toothpicks. Where are they gonna get a toothpick? I suppose they could smash the side of a tree.
Right? But we're just talking about anything because that's why it's talked about. That's why I'm sorry. It's called real talk because sometimes we get off topic
Yeah.
and just go on a little tangent.
And it's the reality of the moment.
Right.
And the moment
Scripted.
and the moment is spring, renewal, new year, new life.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm starting to feel good. Because with my arthritis, the winter time just kills me.
Yeah.
Seeing the snow melt and the weather warming up and the temperature rising. Oh yeah, I'm feeling better.
I got some hopes for some good music this year. I got some hopes and there's a lot of interesting things are happening in the world. A lot of people are waking up to a lot of things.
Yeah. Excuse me, like the solar eclipse coming up.
Yes.
Oh, excuse me. Whew. And how NASA wants to shoot rockets at the sun or the moon or at the whole thing. I don't get it.
I don't know. I don't know what that's about.
NASA
But I
is
was
a
thinking
trip.
about that one Star Trek movie that where they had the Genesis bomb. I think I was telling you something a little
Yeah,
bit about it.
I'm not too much of a Star Trek fan, but yeah, adapt on it. Tell me. Go
Well,
on.
they had this thing where this everybody thought it was a weapon. It wasn't a weapon at all. It was this Genesis environmental, like instant environmental renewal bomb. That if you could shoot it at a dead planet or a moon, just basically a rock or anything, just anything that doesn't have any life, boom, within like a few hours, you've got yourself a livable, beautiful green planet.
What was the name of that Star Trek? You don't
Star
remember?
Trek 3,
Genesis. Star Trek Genesis.
I think.
I can't search it up right now. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what the hell they're planning to do, especially since the sun is supposed to be 50 billion million miles away
Yeah.
from the Earth, but the moon is closer and somehow it's the same size, if you believe that shit. I don't know what the hell they're trying to do, but why do you think all these people are building bunkers? All these rich elites.
Yeah.
What are they trying to escape from?
You know, the only bunker that I think I'll ever want is an episode of All in the Family, because I like Archie and I
Archie
like
Bunker.
Edith and
Archie Bunker.
bunkers. The
Man, you
bunkers.
can't have that show no more.
No.
Shows like that with all
No.
this political correctness and men wanting to be women and take over sports.
You can't even make reference to the show, Kevin, because it's racist.
George, Archie and George Jefferson. That was a good show.
Yes.
Oh man, they had some great comebacks to each other. But like I said, you can't do that stuff nowadays. You'll be taken into HR or something.
Cancelled.
Racist. Oh, he's racist.
What do you mean my credit card's not working? It says here that you're Kevin, right? Yeah. Yeah, we got an alert. We can't take your card, sir. It's been canceled. Goodbye. And they're gonna be able to do that.
I don't even want to get into the issues I've had with my bank lately.
Oh
Man,
yeah.
Just the control again, the control that they want to have over people, control your money, control the way you think, fucking raising up the gas, crashing bridges, like that wasn't a planned thing. That ship hitting a bridge.
Somebody cashed a check,
Right.
and
Time for a new bridge.
people lost lives. No,
Yeah, I think 5 people.
5 people.
Yeah, sorry for them. Condolences to their families. But I don't believe it was an accident.
No.
Because, first of all, I don't even believe in accidents. Everything is orchestrated in some way or another. Planned by yourself or the universe or somebody behind the scenes trying to profit off something. Yeah. Even when 2 cars crash, boom, somebody's at fault. Simple as that. There's no accident. Somebody was at fault.
Well, and I seem to recall, just, 10, 15 years ago, there was a lot of talk amongst, or between the politicians running for president in the U.S., talking specifically about the safety of the bridges.
Oh, really?
And how after taking a look at the bridge and doing surveys and everything else, 85% or some very
some
high
number
percentage
We're past.
can go like any second now.
Yeah.
Just any, not like, oh, this one might last another 5 years. No, just any second now.
Right. And I seen some clip on TikTok or one of them short things or whatever posts on Facebook that The Simpsons, of course, right, already had an episode of that very disaster happening. And the Puff Daddy one too.
Oh, wow. Wow.
He did it. He did it. He did it. He done did it.
Yeah, but they all did it.
Yeah, man. Once you sell out, once you get that big, everybody got dirt on you, and you can't get that big without doing some kind of shit. So payback's coming back for him. Karma comes back around. You can't escape the laws of the universe. So that's why you should just try to do good, bless people, and try to enjoy this life, this incarnation that we're living in. And it took me a long time to figure that out.
Mookie, do the right thing.
Always do the right thing.
Always do the right thing.
Yeah. Doctor. Yeah, I was doctor. Always do the right thing. That was good, that movie, Do the Right Thing. Spike Lee, yeah. Where's he been lately?
I have to kind of look and see what's going on. I'm out of the loop in a lot of ways these days because I don't care about a lot of things anymore because a lot of them are designed, a lot of them
And distraction.
as distraction. Yeah. And it takes away from a person's own inner peace.
Mm-hmm. Which ultimately is what we need to see.
That's right.
Like my young son watched Kung Fu Panda the other night, and then he's up on one leg, inner peace. Yep. Yeah, man, that's what it's all about because I think it took, like I said again, it took me a long time to figure things out. I don't have it totally figured out, of course, but we're here to experience life. And the more you let things get to you and bother you, then the more harder and shittier this life is going to be. This experience is going to be.
enjoy it, love it, get frustrated with it, get mad at it, get happy and joyous with it, everything. But
Don't hold that frustration and all that shit in.
that's
That's when it eats up this temple and causes problems, health issues, and all that shit. A lot of people don't think that that's where disease comes from, right? Some of it, a lot of it is from the shit they're giving us to eat, yes, but the way we think affects our body.
That's right. That's right. We can, well, and people who are pluses and minuses, you know, mathematical, scientific type thinkers versus someone who is more spiritually, you know, motivated.
Right.
Wow, I kind of got lost.
I was just waiting on that.
We might have to.
Marijuana affects short-term memory.
Yes.
So they say. But maybe it's just because our minds are so active and all over the place that we just get lost in our own thoughts. It's not from the just a thought.
The thoughts seem to be coming a little bit faster into my head than I can articulate.
Then you can put it out into words, right? Just tripping, it's like stumbling over the words in your head.
My mind seems to be continuing to interrupt itself. Ever have that happen? I'm frying this egg, making me an omelet. Ooh, squirrel.
Squirrel!
Burn down the kitchen.
Fuck. Oh man. But again, look at that. Look outside. It's nice having the show upstairs actually. Being able to look outside, seeing the nice weather coming about.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Actually, there goes a squirrel. Up the tree. Oh man. I think we should get ready to break out. Call it a show.
Call it a show.
Yeah, we don't need to go too long on this one. We just wanted to come on and wish everyone Happy New Year. The true New Year is what I believe we're at. A lot of people in the spiritual community also believe that this is the true New Year, right? So, once again, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching.
Plant your tulips. Springtime. Plant your tulips
On Uranus,
on Uranus.
where they're trying to go to
Yes.
shoot rockets at the fucking eclipse. These people are so nuts.
Just put those tulips right into the mud, and something will flower.
Bury them deep.
Happy seasonal renewal. Happy springtime. Happy New Year.
And these tulips are wishing you all the same. Have a great day. Bless up, beautiful people. Thanks for watching.
Mwah.
Plant those tulips. One love.
This has been a 777 production. This has been a 777 production.